The time has finally come where I could tell you what I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. We have a masterclass on Sunday. You do not want to miss this one. It's a one and done, one-time payment, and I'm going to tell you things that I have never told you on YouTube, that I have never told you in KGU. The spots are extremely limited. This is how to find winning stocks and double your account in 2025. I'm going to put the link as the only link in the description. It's already filling up fast, and this one is going to be done on Zoom. Tap in while you still can. I'm watching the numbers just go up from people who are joining. But the first banger on the list is Big Bear AI. It had ran up to 822, but then came right down to where we accurately called it. People are wondering, Keenan, how are you able to see where the tops are on things, where the bottoms are on things, when things are about to run? And this is what I'm going to show you in that masterclass. But we're going to use BBAI and talk about the game right here in this video that's going to prepare you for how you can look forward to making some money in this market. But I got to say this, for YouTube purposes, this is not financial advice. YouTube, you could lose money trading. You could lose money trying to invest if you do not know what you're doing. So talk to a licensed professional in your area. Big Bear AI is a small company. This is an artificial intelligence related play. As you can see, artificial intelligence is taking over the world. It's in your phones, it's in your computers. When you go and sign up for a hotel and you get into the chat, you might be talking to artificial intelligence. You're talking to the bank. You might be talking to some assistant they got. You're using artificial intelligence. Whenever somebody on Instagram is telling you, hey, comment this in my bio or use this comment here and I'll get back to you, it's often artificial intelligence leading all of the sales. So this is only going to grow exponentially, and all of the little artificial intelligence companies are going to be the benefactors of such innovation. Big Bear AI has went up to about 822 on a day, but then it came down, and that was about 20% on the week, but it came back down to about $7.66. We accurately called this one on the charts, saying it would come back down here because we learned how to read it, how to be more like a sniper and hit the target rather than being a machine gun who is shooting at everything. So since we see this, we want to ask ourselves, where is the next zone where, like I often tell you, the institutions are looking at these? Because you want to take your retail glasses off, sit them to the side for now, and put on your institutional glasses. This is your big investors. These are the people who have a lot of money, who are often controlling and moving the market. You want to see things how they see things. So if you have your institutional glasses on, you ready for this video, hit the like on it if you ain't done so already. Hit the subscribe if you're new here, family. We getting busy. 750 is about the first point right now where the institutions are even willing to start to load up on some Big Bear AI. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. I can't sell you a dream or give you any promises, but I can show you what they're doing, and they're controlling the market. What they're also doing is they're getting in at about 750, and if it does drop, they're putting a stop loss at about 720, and I'm going to tell you why. We have some news that's going on that's really impacting things, that's taken out of the technicals. What do I mean by that? Oftentimes when you're on the market, we're looking at technical analysis, we're reading the charts, but there's news catalysts like President Donald Trump saying that he's going to impose more tariffs. He's going to do harsher tariffs, or he'll delay tariffs. And this is impacting the charts and impacting these companies. Here's some news that I want you to look at this like a blessing. Donald Trump said that he's going to impose a 50% tariff on copper imports. Any copper coming into the country, he's looking to give it a 50% tariff, which is extremely high. You could think of it like a tax. So if you were going to have to pay, let's even just call it $100 per unit, you're going to have to pay $150 now. So this is going to cut into a lot of different organizations. And remember, copper, you're thinking, what's the point of that? A lot of electronics have these metals in them. And this is just one type of metal. What if we keep getting more tariffs on other types of metals as well? This could really be volatile for a lot of tech and artificial intelligence companies who often need certain metals to be able to operate well. But I want you to see this as an opportunity and not just in the market coming down for no reason. Use it. The last time that he imposed tariffs or even spoke on tariffs, we got the market to dip down. Now, many people dipped out and they didn't come back to the market, but those that stayed and bought low, you were able to get things like Meta in the $400 range. You were able to get things like Nvidia in the $90 range, things like AMD in the $70 range. Meta, $700 today. Nvidia, $160 today. AMD, over $130 today. You were able to catch these things almost half off within the last 4 months. So these are the deals that we're looking for. Here's something that I want to show you that a lot of people who get into investing and trading, they're looking for little stocks, but they don't know how to manage them. I often tell you, you got to think, is something a long-term trade or a long-term investment or more of a short-term trade? Let's advance that and take it even a step further. What I'm really asking you is, should you pay attention to it or could you set it and forget it? Here's one that I want you to pay attention to, especially if you hold it or are looking to get into it, because you know I always keep it so simple for you. APLD, Applied Digital, is currently $9.32. One of the buy zones was in the $9 range. However, this is why I want you to pay attention. We can't treat this like a Microsoft. We can't treat this like a VOO, those investments that tend to just go up and you can forget them and leave them in your retirement account. This is one that you have to pay more attention to. And I'm going to give you levels to pay attention to. The first level I want you to see is we have to stay above. And remember this if you hold APLD, the $8.50 level. If we do not hold over the $8.50 level, I know you might not want to hear this, but this is an opportunity for my people who like to play things down or also buy things low. If we don't stay above the $8.50, then we're going to come down very likely under the $7 range into the sixes. You're thinking, oh man, why would you say that? It's not about how you feel. Take your feelings out of it. If you put your heart away and you trade with the chart and not with your heart, you are going to make so much money in this market and you won't need just one stock to work out because it's you. It's not the stocks. I hope that you understand that. If you feel me on that, right, it's me in the comments. I want you to think it's not BBAI. It's not Nvidia. It's not Apple. It's not Applied Digital that's making you money. It's you that's making you money. Say, it's me, family. You got to own it. It's me that's making that money. And you are using those stocks to make that money. So when we use Applied Digital and we stay above that 850, yeah, we could load it up down there. We as in me, I can't tell you what to buy or to sell. Talk to a licensed professional in your area. However, if it does go into that 850 and we get a closed candle, look at the 30-minute time frame. So you open your chart up. Sometimes it says day, sometimes it says week, sometimes it says even a year. Look at the 30-minute though. And if you see a candle close under that $8.50 mark, the candle closes out and it says $8.25. It says $8.40. In your mind, you should say, okay, if we can't stay above the 850, we're closing above it on a 30-minute time frame. We're very likely to try to come down and test the next level under of support, which is about $6.70. So this is where the institutions, I told you this was going to be a difficult one for you emotionally, but if you took off those retail trader glasses like I told you in the beginning and put on your institutional vision, then you are going to see it and then you're going to feel, wow, this is me. It is me. I'm the one who's making this money. It's not just some lucky stock I got in. It doesn't matter the stock. They could throw me in with the wolves and then I'm going to come out leading the pack. That's how you have to feel about getting into the market. It doesn't matter if it's penny stocks, crypto. It doesn't matter if it's options, Forex. It doesn't matter if it's futures. You got to think it's you. It's not the stocks. It's not the companies. You have learned what to do and what to buy. And then you've learned where to put your stop loss. You've learned where the institutions are buying it so you could try to get in with them and then ride the waves. I want to put you up on another one that a lot of people are talking about. This one is called Wolfspeed. Now, let's slow down. I'm not telling you go and buy Wolfspeed right now. I want you to look at it and see what's going on with it. It's on the heat list, aka it's one of the hottest stocks traded on the market today, just under Tesla, over SoFi, over Oracle, over Nvidia, over different major companies that have been moving a lot. What's going on with it? The opposite of what you would think. This one has just filed for bankruptcy and they just ran from 40 cents to about $2.65. This one is absolutely on fire. It was even higher than that. So why are people even interested in buying this semiconductor company? And this is what they're saying. They have just filed for bankruptcy, Chapter 11. People often think bankruptcy means you going away forever, but Chapter 11 bankruptcy means that they're creating a path forward to face the massive debt that they have so that they can try to get into the artificial intelligence space by using those metals that we were just talking about are being tariffed, the semiconductors and things like that. So if we see the copper being tariffed, we might also see other metals being tariffed as well. And this is what this company deals in. And now they hired a new chief financial officer to help them with the restructuring of the business. So I'm not saying buy this. I am saying pay attention to it, and we can talk about it at a later date. If you're looking for a stock to buy today, This is what I'm personally looking at for a long-term hold, aka over 5 years. I feel like you would never regret this, in my opinion. Nvidia, if it came down to 158, I'd be willing to put some in there. If it came down to 150, I'd be willing to go heavier. If you own tech stocks, family, hit the like on this, and I'm gonna see you in that workshop. Whether you are a part of KGU, whether you are not a part of KGU, this is going to be a one and done, one-time payment. I want to see you there, family. But again, the spots are cleaning up when I look. The link is going to be in the top of the description. I can't wait to teach you the lessons that I never taught anybody before. I'll see y'all in the next one, and take care.